Hi guys, welcome back. Tonight I'm going to show you guys how to do a candy soda arrangement. If you missed my other video yesterday, I showed how to do a stuffed animal candy bar arrangement, so feel free to check that video out. So what you need for this project is you're going to need a soda glass. They're not real easy to find. I've actually found this one at Walmart. And you'll need a styrofoam ball. You can either do, I was able to find a half ball, or you can get an entire styrofoam ball and just cut it in half. You're gonna need some candy to go inside the glass. And then mini candy bars, and I'm gonna be using Twix for the outside of the soda, and then some Hershey Kisses. And also, in the past when I've made these, I've used what's called greening pins, which look like long staples. I wasn't able to find those, so I'm just going to be using straight pins. Those will work. Since you're going to be doing a lot of pushing pins into the styrofoam ball, you might actually also want a thimble to save your finger. So let's go ahead and get started. So what you do is you take your glass and you just fill it with any kind of candy you want. It can be chocolate, it can be hard candy, it can be, whatever kind of candy you want. Most people like chocolate, so that's generally what I put in there. Just kind of fill it up as close to the top as you can get it. You don't want it to overflow because when you glue the styrofoam ball on, it'll stick to the candy. So then what you want to do is, again, I'm using a mini high temp glue gun. Just kind of take and glue the ring of the glass with hot glue. And try to keep it on the ring and not get it down inside the glass like I just did. Otherwise your candy is going to get glued to the inside of the glass, which is not good. Then you just take your styrofoam ball and then kind of try to center it on there as best you can. And then just kind of press it down. So then you got something that kind of looks like this. And then the next step is you take your mini candy bars I'm going to put the thimble on to save my finger. And you just kind of line them up on here and then just start pinning them on. And probably if you use regular straight pins, you're probably going to want to do about 2 pins per. And you just kind of go around, kind of get them close together. And this is a time-consuming whole part of the process. And you want to kind of make sure that you get that you're not poking. You're just doing it in the little flat piece. You don't want to poke it all the way down inside the wrapper because you don't want your candy to get stale. And you can use a variety of different candies if you want to change it up. I've done them where I've used like 3 or 4 different types of candies. It just kind of depends on what you want to do. You know, if the person you're making it for has a preference, you know, then go with those. So you just keep going in a circle around the bottom of it. Actually, I'm gonna take this thimble off. It's just kind of actually getting in my way. There you go, there's the first row. And then when you do the next row, you kind of want to overlap them so that it kind of goes in the crack between the last row. Because you want to try to cover up as much of the styrofoam ball as possible. And I didn't realize when I bought these Twix bars that they would say right Twix and left Twix on them. So hopefully we can kind of cover that up a little bit. You can do it with larger candy bars, but it doesn't turn out as well. It actually looks a little bit better if you do even the bite-sized ones that are smaller than this. But then when you use the smaller ones, you have to use more candy bars to fill up the ball. go. There's the second row. Some more candy here. Maybe one more here. All right, then maybe one more row. Got 2 pins here. These make great gifts for Mother's Day, birthdays, whatever. Mother's Day coming up, you know, this would be a good, fairly easy gift to make for the person that you're not sure what to buy them. Alright, so that's kind of what it looks like so far. And if you look, you notice I've got just the white space on top. So to fill that in, what you do is you take a couple of straws. These may need to be cut down a little bit. Bendy straws are usually the best. So you kind of just cut the ends off of them. Stick them down in here, kind of, you know, space them out a little bit. Stick them down in the foam. And once you get your holes made, then you take your glue gun and kind of squirt a little bit of glue in the holes. And you stick your straws in there. Kind of bend them a little bit. Stick them down in there far enough where they're not gonna fall out. And then what you do is you take your Hershey Kisses and kind of just start kind of gluing them on in there. Again, you don't want to use a whole lot of glue because then they'll melt all over the place. And then you don't want melted chocolate. And you can, they don't have to be straight up and down. You can glue them, put them on there sideways. You can put them on there, you know, however, to kind of just, what you're trying to do is not only really make it look cute, but kind of fill in your, you know, your white spaces here. So, you know, however you need to do that, and just kind of drop them in there sideways. And be careful not to do what I just did and burn your finger on the hot glue, because that does not feel good. Maybe one more in the middle. One more. Yeah, one more. You just kind of, look and see, and when it looks the way you want it to look, then you're good. It looks like I could use a couple more pieces. And when you got it the way you want it, and it looks kind of nice and full, look, there's the top of it, and there you go. Now you got yourself what looks like an ice cream soda arrangement. Easy, fun little gift to give someone. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned. There'll be more crafts and fun projects to come. Thank you.